When you travel to certain countries, you sometimes need to roll up your sleeve and get poked with a needle or two. Ghana is one of those countries. To get in, you need to show proof that you've had the required vaccinations. In Ghana's case, it's yellow fever. Now, getting those jabs wasn't something I took lightly. When I decided to become a full-time globetrotter, I knew I had to prepare, not just mentally, but also medically. So I went to a big, official-looking vaccination center back in Denmark, the kind of place where they don't just give you a sticker and a lollipop after. I walked in, sat down, and said, "I'm going traveling, and I need some vaccinations." The doctor behind the desk slowly turned in his office chair, glanced at the massive world map behind him, and said, "Absolutely, sir. Where are you going?" And I said, "Everywhere." He didn't even blink. He just nodded, like I said I was popping over to Spain for a weekend. "Okay," he said, "we better get started." That day I got 4 shots, 1 in each arm and 1 in each hip. I left the office feeling like a human dartboard. And that was just the beginning. As I was walking out, the nurse cheerfully called after me, "Come back in 2 weeks and we'll continue." And I did. And again. And again. I kept coming back like I had a subscription. By the end of it, I think I had vaccinations for everything you can probably vaccinate against. Rabies, check. Typhoid, sure. Some rare fungus found only in a Peruvian bat cave? Probably. So, yeah, medically speaking, I was ready for everything. And I got the paperwork to prove it. We travelers carry around a little yellow booklet. You might know it. It's officially called the International Certificate of Vaccination, but I like to call it the Little Yellow Book of Entry. It's small, kind of flimsy, and about the size of a passport. Bright yellow and filled with stamps and scribbles from healthcare professionals. Think of it as your golden ticket to countries that demand proof you're not bringing in any unwanted viral guests. And it looks like something that should have been digitized in 1997. I wonder why there isn't an app these days. And if you lose this yellow book, you're in trouble. Anyway, I've had mine for years. It's filled with official stamps and scribbles from doctors, and all in all, it's served me well, and I've used it many, many times. So there I am, at the border to Ghana, proudly handing over my yellow booklet, feeling like a responsible adult. But then, suddenly, there's a problem. Something I didn't know, something that's never been an issue before. The officer looks at it, then looks at me and says, "Your name is not on the front page."
I have been traveling with this and using it for 7 years. As you can see, it's Danish. It means Danish Vaccination Center. I got all these vaccines in 2016 and a few more since then. And the doctor and the vaccination center, they just gave it to me. I thought everything was fine, and it's been working fine ever since.
Okay, let's pause. This is not some high-tech biometric security feature we're talking about. It's a blank line on some cardboard that needs to be filled out with a ballpoint pen. No holograms, no special stamps. Just a name in handwriting. So I ask, can I just grab a pen and write it myself? Problem solved, right?
Can I just write my name on it?
It can't be done though.
But who writes the name then?
The person will give you the injection.
No. It has to be written by the person who gave me the injection, because apparently only medical professionals are qualified to write my name.
Yeah, but how can you tell that it's his handwriting and not my handwriting?
Right now, without your name, it's going to be difficult. You understand?
Bottom line, he says, for now, I can't accept that. So I started fishing for a solution.
So, but what can I do?
Okay, I ask, what can I do?
So now it's difficult to accept that.
But what do I do now?
Right now, what we have to do is we take the cards.
Did you catch that? Right now, we have to take the card.
Right now, what we have to do is we take the card.
Take the card? Okay, now we've crossed a line.
Because
No, you're not taking the card. You're not taking the card.
This is no longer just about getting into Ghana. This is about my entire vaccination book, the golden ticket to multiple countries. If they confiscate it, I'm not just stuck here on the border, I'm grounded. And I haven't been grounded since I snuck out to see the late-night screening of Saturday Night Fever without telling my parents in the late 70s.
You're not taking the card.
So immediately I shoot back, firmly but politely. That's not gonna happen. Let's rewind and listen to how not cool I was about this.
You're not taking the card.
At this point, my pulse is doing a drum solo so loud that I could practically hear my own heartbeat echoing louder than the immigration officer's voice. And I think he senses it too, because suddenly he leans in and, very quietly, drops the word money.
See, you don't have any money. I hope you understand.
Now, I can't say for sure that he was actually talking about a bribe, or just talking about currency in a general sense. But the way he said it, and the look in his eyes, let's just say that my inner alarm bells went off like a fire drill. Sometimes attack is the best defense, so I decided to escalate and ask to speak to someone higher up.
See, you don't have any money. I hope you understand.
Can I speak to your superior?
And wouldn't you know,
That's
right then a senior officer just happened to stroll by, and she says, "That's me," and asks me what the problem is. And with my pulse somewhere between fight or faint, I go all in and say, I have a feeling he's asking me for a bribe.
I have a feeling that he's asking me for a bribe.
No. He's not asking for it.
She quickly says, no, that's not something we do here. And in her defense, she seemed surprised. I explained the situation, the missing name, the rules, the attempted pen trick, and after hearing me out, she says,
So don't worry, I'm giving you a passport.
I'll let it go this time.
When you get back to your country, go there so that they write your name.
And asked that I should definitely visit the doctor's office and have him officially write my name on the front page.
They come along. And that's if you come along with this, I bet you do anyone.
And just like that, I'm in.
Oh, thank you so much.
Relieved, grateful, and still slightly shaky. I thank her
Thank you so much,
repeatedly.
madam. Thank you.
And for some reason, I still don't fully understand. As I walk away,
Thank you.
I turn and blurt out,
I love Ghana.
because apparently that's who I become under stress. A sweaty, over-apologetic Danish man declaring his love for the entire nation. But I'm in and ready for another epic adventure.